Yo, 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 what it do? What it do? We up in this motherfucker, fellas. With this nightcap or evening cap. You dig? I usually come in early, but you know, you got things to do. You got things to do, fellas. But like I said, I can't pass up on coming through, giving you guys the game, chopping it up with you guys that come up in here and show love. So we here. Get at me in the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble, and the Patreon links are definitely in the chat. They're definitely in the chat, fellas. When you join me on Rumble, fellas, I've been at the gym, so excuse me, my voice kind of harsh. But when you download the Rumble app, join KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker and holler at me, fellas. I'm there. Go get at me on Patreon, fellas. Give me join the 7-day free trial, which includes the $5 and $10 tier. Countless of videos I just dropped over there. I think earlier today. Yes, early. I drop over there every day, just like Rumble. So go over there and holler at me, fellas. Get these videos you cannot get on YouTube. Pedro in this motherfucker. Pedro in this motherfucker. Captain Rails. Oh yeah. We ready to set sail on this game. Big facts. You already know we ready to set sail on this game because this is something you youngsters need to listen to. This is something I had to put together in my mind. I said, I'm gonna drop a video on this because this need to be talked about. I'll be hearing a lot of guys, dating coaches, these guys will be giving you guys certain games shit you be watching on YouTube or whatnot, or you may hear it in person about hypergamy. I'm about to break down how hypergamy really exists, why it's there, and who it's for. And that's what we're about to do. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. That's railsfargo12@gmail.com. Go join me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. You dig? Like, share, and subscribe. Fair use. Enjoy the show. And remember, fellas, hit the super chat and the membership button for whoever come up in here. And remember to like, share, and subscribe and shit. That shit's free, man. It don't cost nothing. Go to the description below my about section. You'll see my number there. Get at me. Consultation, video topics of your choice. It don't matter. Let's get to it. Let's talk about this, fellas. You already know I do the intro, the wrist, elbows, knees, feet, shin, but you already know about that. So let's get to it and talk about this. Hypergamy is only for tricks, fellas. And I'm going to put you on the mind frame of understanding what's going on so you can really think and look at it like, oh, you're right. Check this out. When you got guys complaining about a woman leaving them and going to go actually be with another guy, or they in fear, excuse me, they worrying and things of that sort about a woman leaving them for another guy that's probably driving something better, in a new, living somewhere nice, bringing in more money or whatnot. A man who leads with his wallet, a man who gets women by what he got, a man who feel like he can always captivate the situation because he's always there on time with his finances, with what he can support with conversation about, that kind of, I call it brown nosed ass conversation, baby, it's going to be all right. Don't let your friends do this and that to you at work. We try to uplift her in the old simp ass way. Guys like that, fellas, these are the guys who bitch and complain when they actually be in a situation that a woman break up with them and their woman go and fuck with someone else. And they first thing they think of, the first instinct that come to their mind is she's fucking with someone better than me. I'm paying all the bills. I'm providing for the household. I'm taking care of the children, stepchildren, their biological children, don't matter. I'm doing everything. I'm paying the rent. I'm mortgages and things of that sort. So she got to be fucking with somebody who can do better than me, when that's not the case. But in a trick's mind, in the mind of someone who leads with what he got, he's going to automatically think that about the woman. A player, fellas, don't really believe in. That's why you don't hear me talking that hypergamy shit. And we can call out dating coaches and things of that sort who speak on that shit a lot. And that's because they may subconsciously not know what they do. They may not subconsciously know the things that they say, but it all coincides and it relates back to what they do. They may not say these things, but these kind of guys lead with their money. And when the guy always speak on hypergamy this, hypergamy that, it exists in this. Yes, it only exists for tricks because you led with your money. So in your mind, you're gonna think that she's leaving you for someone else with money, when she could be leaving you for another guy with less money. She could be leaving you for another guy who's got conversation, another guy who's a man and he's very assertive and dominant and he stands on his shit. She could be leaving you for that kind of guy, a guy that don't tell her yes to everything, a guy that knows how to walk away and tell her no. She could be leaving you for him. How do you guys don't think that? Because your mind frame got you wrapped up in believing that she's going to leave you for somebody with more money. That's only because you led with your money. That's only because you feel like you feel or you know, and a lot of times it ain't what you feel, it's what you really know, that your woman is only with you because you can provide. So you, in your mind, you think, oh, she's going to jump to the next guy and be with him because he can provide. That ain't it. Shouts out to Robert Watkins. You know what I'm saying? Shout salute, G. Salute to you, bro. It's my first time seeing you in here. But shouts out to you, man. Thanks for coming through and supporting the show. And being a part of the chat, you know, being that ear, you know what I'm saying, is getting caught up on what's really happening in this game. You dig, and that's what's up. Shouts out to you. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the super chat and cash app. Remember that. Show some love to the show. Let's keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? What's your email, bro? I want to chop it up with you. It's down at the bottom. The Gmail's at the bottom. You'll see railsfargo12@gmail.com. Hit me up down there. My throat a little harsh, fellas. I'll be in and out the gym, going to go train. When I leave here, I got a motherfucker at 8 o'clock. So shit, I'll be, you know, gotta get to the bag and shit. You know how that go. But you see the Gmail down there. Everything's at the bottom of the banner, bro. Yeah, holler at me. So in a sucker's mind, or a trick, a simp, a lame, a gopher, you know, a gimp, whatever you want to call these guys, in their mind, they automatically jump to conclusions and assume. They assume real fast that their woman is only for them for the bag, which is true because it's the way they come off. You know, a lot of guys come off leading with their bag. A lot of guys come off leading with a dinner. Let's go to a concert. Let's go do this. Everything that's kind of in the realm of spending money, this is how guys leave, because they figure that if I get this chick and I want her bad, but if I get her, I can get into a relationship with her and I can display and show her that I'm a big time provider. I can hold her down. She ain't got to never worry about these things, you know, working extra or even working. I know I've seen guys take women from their jobs. Bitch, you ain't got to work. Come over here with me. I got you. I'm going to hold this shit down. Okay, cool. And in her mind, she's like, oh, you know, hey, shit is beneficial. But at the same time, she's not respecting you, and she can't respect you, fellas, because that's not a part of the game to respect you. So you guys don't know how deep this shit is. You may think that all these things that you do and you can provide and do for her is going to earn you this amount of respect. That's what you think as a man. And really, that's what you think as an individual. Not every man, you know, different men, you know, different mind frames, but the majority of men, they think like that, you know. If I do these things for her, that'll stop her from getting out there hollering at other guys. That'll stop her from doing extra work on the side or working extra jobs and things of that sort. That'll stop her from going to ask her parents for things. That'll stop her from running up a student loan debt or, you know, car title loan, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? If I was there and I do these things, I can hold it down and we can become a, you know, big happy family. White picket fish, you know, a dog named Spike. Everything's good with you, right? And that's wrong. You're not understanding that if a woman, and a lot of guys take a bitch that was broke. She ain't had shit going on in life, but she, you know, she seen that you was moving good. You know, you got money. You was doing things for her. You providing dates and all this type of shit financially. So she put herself in that realm of having you think that she's worthy of more than that, even though she wasn't even getting that in the beginning. Even though she could have been just a stab and go, a pump and dump and things of that sort. But you elevated her by doing a lot of things for her. So in her mind, she feel like, hey, she's worth this and more. That can have her jumping from you and going to another guy looking for more. Now, that's a part of hypergamy, but you got to remember, it still comes from who? A trick. It comes from you. Putting her in that mind frame and doing different things with her when you shouldn't be doing these things, fellas, simply because you don't want her to leave you. Simply because you don't want her to be like, okay, I ain't fucking with this guy since he can't take me to dinner. He can't take me here. He can't fly me out and, do vacation type things with me. And so we can get the vibe and know each other like that. We can't sleep in the bed together, spoon with each other without having sex and things of that sort. They look for that non-sexual attention and shit, fellas, and they get that shit up out of you guys. And you wonder why in your mind, you thinking the bitch gonna jump and leave you and fuck with another guy who can do way more than you can do. Because this is the shit you set in stone for her. You put this shit out here for her. And she took it and ran with it. You did this, not the dude up the street, not the dude around the corner, not the dude she meet off IG and DMs and things. You did this. So the next motherfucker, she's gonna treat them totally different from you. She's got to treat you as if she's got to run this game on you, as if you this support, as if you this ATM machine and things of that sort, because you allow these things. A lot of men do this shit. And then you sit back and bitch and cry thinking that she's going to jump to the next dude with a bag. And then it's a lot of cases, fellas, I'm going to keep it real. A lot of cases. Because you might end up finding out that she dumped your ass, quit fucking with you. Now she's messing with this other guy over here. And you may see this other guy. You may end up catching him out one day or some of that sort, right? These things happen. You know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of consultations, fellas. And you may catch him out someday. And she may be with a guy in a nice car. He's looking nice, looking dressed. He's looking, to par. But that doesn't mean she left you for him because of what he got. He could have been that man that got his shit in order. And at the same time, he's not doing shit for her and bending over backwards, which in turn made him attractive to her, sexually attractive. A whole lot. She already liked him out the gate. By checking him out and looking at him, he might be in her queue. These things happen. But when she found out how much of a man this dude is, that's what made her get on board with him. It ain't because of what he got. And you come and look into the relationship, you get a magnifying glass and look all in they shit, nigga, and find out that he ain't tricking, he ain't doing none of this shit. It's your bitch that's doing a lot of shit for him. The things that you wish she would have done for you, but she can't do those things for you because simply it's how you met her. It's how you came off. You came off as if she ain't got to do these things. You came off as if, yeah, shit, she ain't got to display nothing to you. You gonna show your worth. You gonna show your value. She ain't got to show shit. And you bitching and complaining, you mad because the way she think now? Huh? That's crazy. Like I said, only hypergamy, only tricks believe in hypergamy, not no player, fellas. A player knows. Let me break this down. A player knows, or he thinks within himself, that, bitch, you will never find no motherfucker like me. I'm me. I'm that motherfucker. I'm the truth. I'm that masculine figure that you ever ran across. You will never find nobody like. A player know these things. So he'll let her leave. Get by. Deuces. He don't give a fuck if he seen the bitch with a dude in a Bentley. A player gonna look at it like, man, that bitch found her a trick. That's how a player looks. That's how a player look at shit. That's how he thinks. He's not gonna flat out think, oh, she found her someone, man, that's making money. He's spending, he's taking care of her, man. He's nourishing her, he's supporting her, he's doing all these things, man. I couldn't do this shit. Boo-hoo. I'm about to cry. I'm about to be now. Players don't do that shit. Fuck no. A player know for a fact, bitch, you left the situation. You left this shit behind, bitch. You fucked up. That's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You fucked up, baby. You missed out on this opportunity. Goodbye. Holla. And he's going to see, and the player might see her out and about with another dude. He ain't going to, and guess what else a player ain't going to do? He ain't going to interfere. A player act like he don't know the bitch, or in another case, he might play like he's cool with her on a friend. Hey, how you doing? Hey, give her a high five or whatever. When he know he has shit stuffed down her throat, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing with the bitch. He know these things. A player do not trip like that. No, not at all. A player ain't gonna toss and turn or lose a bit of sleep when the bitch leave. A player he's actually glad the bitch go. Because, bitch, you was in the way of, bitch, I'm going to keep it real. You was in the way of other bitches that's going to come in and follow suit. I'm just keeping it 100. That's how a player think. He's screaming and rejoicing and like motherfucker shouting hallelujah that this bitch is gone. Yeah. Tim, who this with it? Oh, Tim Godspeed in this motherfucker. Shouts out to the homie Tim Godspeed. Orange feet, elbows, and Nike boots on the back of these bitches' neck. Man, salute to you, bro. Facts, Nike boots, nigga, with the Nike print. My nigga go hard on them. Hey, nigga, go step back in the 80s and put a feline print on that bitch. Nigga, we do it in over here, nigga. But shouts out to Tim Godspeed and this bitch for showing love. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all remember, like, share, subscribe. Hit the super chat, hit the membership button, the cash app. Show that love, man. Brian Turner here. And Biggie KC in this bitch. If you ain't new, big business minus the business. Salute 100. Weezy, big facts, bro. Yeah. Shouts out to Brian Turner, my dude, man. Let me see. Tim Godspeed, what he say? Try to put some beta males on your page, bro. They got mad at me because you tell the truth. Jezebel spirit being these niggas too, bro. Oh, yeah, these niggas is feminine as a motherfucker. Hey, look, bro, this new era of dudes, bro, when I talk to them, bro, they'll listen, but it's like they listening to help and get away from me. Like when I'm in person with them, they be intimidated, they be scared. They're like, this nigga arms is big, nigga, chest niggas in shape like a motherfucking, and these niggas got a full beard, masculine. He keep that shit 100. I ain't ready for this. They get scared, they run from that shit, bro. Oh, yeah. I know. If you know, nigga, why you asking me that? See, you don't know. You need to know. You want to know. And it's cool to want to know. I was young. I wanted to know. I didn't feel some kind of way because the OG put me in my place and told me what was real. Hell no. I embraced that shit. We come from the era where we embrace that. You know, because we know we need that knowledge going forward in life. But the young guys now, they feel like they already got it when they don't got it. And they out here getting treated like sluts, nigga, by these women. I'm keeping it all the way real, bro. They get treated, these dudes are feminine as a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, they ain't gonna run. They gonna run from this shit, Tim Godspeed. They gonna run from this game right here. They gonna always run from it. Until things happen in their life to where they need the game, fellas, then they gonna have their Michael Phelps on. They gonna get the hell away. That's what it's gonna be. And then if something was transpiring to happen and they need it, they know they can go back and look and be like, damn, OG said this. Or my uncle, my father, you know, somebody with the wisdom, game, someone that's a little older, someone that's been through this shit. We all go through the same shit, fellas. The path that I've walked in life, my pops and them walked that path. His pops and them walked that path. My great-grandpa, great-great-great, nigga, just the beginning of Christ, nigga. We all walk that path. This shit ain't stopped. Women are women and men are men and males are males. I'm keeping it real. This shit will never stop. It's the evolution of time. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to you, though, Tim Godspeed, man, for putting motherfuckers up on it, man, because they need it. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, once again, y'all like, share, subscribe, and support the show. But yeah, fellas, a woman, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to tell you something that a lot of you guys don't know, and a lot of you guys may have an idea, but you just don't fucking understand it because you don't see nothing but what you see. But you only see what you see because you attach your eyes to what you see instead of switching up who you are and attaching your eyes to what's real so you can see what the fuck is real. A lot of this shit, fella, I'm going to keep it real. Women do not like a man who comes off with what he got to offer. They don't like you. I'm sorry to tell you this, fellas. They don't like you. You twist their fucking stomachs around like that because it takes away from the organics of them liking you for who you are. She may like you for who you are, but when you come off flashy, when you come off telling what you can do, you come off, hey, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, yo, man, I was checking you out over there, man. You very cute. You, what the fuck are you? She like, what the fuck? Because you don't know how this bitch is feeling. You don't know how she's feeling with inside herself. And a lot of times, fella, a lot of these bitches feel down and out. Man, these bitches drink themselves to fucking sleep. Nigga, y'all sleep, bro. I talk to women. I was just on a fucking dude. Let me talk low. I'm in this apartment shit. You don't know, in the hall, man. The motherfucker be ear hustling and shit, right? You never know. I was just on the elevator, man, with a bitch, man. White bitch, man. Bitch cool as a motherfucker. Had an earring in her tongue, her lip, and her eyebrow, some shit. Bitch was definitely like hell raised with all that shit. I'm like, damn, okay, but she's cool, nice little ass and shit. Chopping it up, right? And what turned me off from actually pursuing with the number, go and take my number and shit, because we was talking, you know what I'm saying? She said, it's just a lot of things, because she looked over at me when I came in the building. I looked at her like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. And she looked at me again, shook her head like, ugh, like not in the disgrace of me, but like disgrace because of probably what she's been through in life or what she's going through in life. Like, that's why I meant to say what she's going through in life at the time. And I'm like, yeah, you cool? She like, yeah, I'm okay. It's just I'm fucking about to lose this fucking job. It's paying me $110,000 a year, this and that. I'm like, okay, you making a little bread. I'm listening to her talking now. She said, because I'm a fucking alcoholic. I got an alcoholic problem. I said, what the fuck? Turned me all the way off, bro. Turned me off. I said, oh, hell no. Are you fucking serious, bro? Like, this bitch got alcohol, and the bitch nice looking, man. I'm like, damn, got an alcohol problem, bro. And her job is she's in a threatening situation where she can lose her occupation behind this, bro. You know what I'm saying? These bitches be going through their shit in life, fellas, and you walk up to them, hey, you beautiful. You say, and she like, what this dude, you just want to get in my fucking panties. You know what you want to do. Why don't you just walk up and, hey, how you doing? What you go ahead and take my number and come on over to the spot, you know, we can drink and shit, because I'm liking how you looking in what you got, you know, what you wearing, and I would love to get that shit up off of you, baby. Real shit. You got to come off, fellas, and talk to these women. They know what's on your mind. They know they can read your ass before you can read you. Why? Because you their fucking opposite. They got a fucking vagina. They engage within their estrogen, not no fucking testosterone. They know the fuck you are. They know what you want. And they feel, these bitches be feeling down on themselves, bro. These bitches be going through it. These bitches be broke. Nigga, empty houses, empty apartment, dirty ass fucking toilets and shit. Bro, I'd have been over, and these be the nice looking, cutest bitches, bro. You sleep. And you worrying about this bitch leaving you for a motherfucker with some money? What is wrong with you guys? You worry about her leaving you? Period? What is wrong with you guys? Bitch, you missed out on this opportunity. What the fuck? Does you got to see that about yourself, fellas. You got to think that about you. You got to live, eat, sleep, and shit your fucking value. This is what it is. And once you get yourself caught up into that, fellas, and it become the norm to you and become average and become your life, then you're not going to see hypergamy for what a lot of these dating coaches and these guys be fucking talking about. You're going to see it for what it truly is. It's for tricks. It's not for a player. Player don't give a fuck if that bitch leave and go fuck with somebody else. Hell no. The fuck? What the Gucci man say? Shit. Bitch gone, shit. 15 minutes is like the metro or next one coming. That's when she gone. 15 more minutes is like the metro bus link. The next motherfucker is coming. When once you put yourself in that mind frame and you actually step yourself in those shoes and live that goddamn life, fellas, you won't be out here bitching about a woman dumping you and leaving you because she feels like she can fuck with a guy who got more. He's a trick anyway. She ain't doing but leaving you to go fuck with a trick because you the trick. What you think she's gonna leave you and okay, you know, I'm gonna leave him and go fuck with a bum that's on the street corner. No, she's gonna leave you and go fuck with another trick. And in between you and those, and we talking relationship, fella. We're not talking about her actually, you know what I'm saying, vibing and having sex and kicking it with him. We talking about relationships. When she want a relationship, she's gonna leave a trick and go to another trick. And in between those tricks, you're gonna have an alpha. You gonna have a motherfucker who ain't doing shit, a motherfucker who tells her no and all type of shit, nigga, and she gonna be, nigga, I'm telling you, you sleep. I know how this go. You and another trick beefing back and forth over this bitch that ain't worth shit to the player that's sitting off in the middle. Come on, man. Y'all talking this hypergamy ass shit. Bitch, bye, leave. The fuck out of here. Shit, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm in a motherfucking, bitch, I got an Audi and I got a fucking, a Dodge Ram 15. I got a pickup truck, nigga. And a car, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You want a motherfucker who's got a fucking Hummer. You got one a motherfucker who got a, what is it, a Bentley, Rolls Royce, and Jags. And I don't know what these Ferraris and shit. You want buy? Go get them. Because I know what you're doing. You're slanging that pussy to her for that money. I know what it is. I know what it do. You think I'm gonna get mad at her because she's leaving me and I'm supposed to be this guy who's looking out for her for a dude in a better situation? You dudes got the game twisted, man. Y'all do this shit to yourselves. I was talking about this hyper, man. Don't eat shit. And I'm sorry, fella. I know dating coaches gonna look at my shit. What? Yeah, it's real, bro. When you come off doing shit for these bitches, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You got a lot of dudes out here, bro. These niggas spend 5-6 grand and shit for Gucci fucking loafs or Fendi, Balenciaga. That's how I be seeing these names and shit. All type of this high dollar ass fucking niggas. You crazy jewelry, ice, nigga, Rolly, niggas running around with a merce, the man purse, Gucci man purse around they arm. They be seeing all this. I be seeing this shit out and about. I be looking at these dudes laughing like I'm but I laugh to myself like they just don't know how this shit is. And here I am sitting over here, bro, probably with a blue, white, something V-neck t-shirt, crispy V-neck. You know, man, gotta stay with the new boy. Gotta keep my t-shirt game on. You know, I work out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Here I am with some J's on, nigga, with some nice jeans, just sitting over here. V-neck fit me right. Got my 2 nugget earrings, you know, match my gold tee. You know what I'm saying? I coordinate like that, but since I was young, I ain't never did no diamonds and all that motherfucking shit. Nigga, never in my life had that shit. I don't buy diamonds. Shit's a girl's best friend, but to each his own, though. You dig? That shit, I don't like glittery, sparkly shit on me, fellas, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more in the gold and shit. I do me. I just sit back, dog. I ain't got none of this high dollar shit these dudes got on, and I'm fucking their bitches, and I'm fucking the same bitches that they wanna fuck. These fucking same bitches that these guys are wearing this shit to impress, just so they can get laid. And I'm hitting these bitches just by with a gym body and the V-neck tee on. You know, got me some good smell good on. That's it. Probably got my shades on just sitting in the cuts. That's it. They checking me out more than them dudes. And that's it. Because the mystique, fellas, it's the aura, the energy. Always gonna attract with these bitches, fellas. They gonna always attract that, and they're gonna be always within that energy of a man because they're women. Your jewelry don't make you a man. The high dollar clothes you wearing and all that other shit that you doing do not make you a man. So a bitch can't relate to that like that. Like a man, like these guys think that they relate to it. No, they relating to what you can do for them. They see what you got on. They know that you a sucker. I'm sorry. They relate to what you can do for them. But when it comes down to that gritty sex and nigga cooking a meal and nigga bitches calling you over for breakfast and nigga calling you want this for dinner, I made this and that after you to bang that motherfucker out, that goes to the damn alpha. That goes to that player. That goes to that motherfucker who ain't got to do all this shit to get her. That's how it go, fellas. That's how it is. That's a part of the game. The shit's like a puzzle. You can't fit no circle into a square. No, the shit got to line up right. That's the game. I'm sorry. You can't fit no square into a triangle. That ain't how it go. It got to align right. You know? So if you sitting over there, you looking normal, natural, you clean, you know, you looking like you take care of yourself, you looking like you more of a humble type guy. And they don't even think about your finances, your money, and what the fuck you can do. Hell no, they don't think about. They only think about that shit with a guy that they're not attracted to, a guy that come off leading like that, or a guy who's flashing that shit. That's it. Other than that, they don't think about your goddamn money when they been hollered at by average normal. No, they don't do that. because you're not leading that way. No, you got your gold diggers out there, with the exception of them, but they are who they are. Gold diggers are who they are. They ain't giving a fuck about now. They solely caught up into what a nigga can do for them, and even them, they got a normal motherfucker on the side that ain't flashing no bread. He might got bread, he might got his shit, but he ain't doing none of this shit to get them and keep them. And nah, they even got that on the side. So to be honest with you fellas, can't no woman escape the wrath of a real man, a natural man, the organics of him. Can't no woman escape that. No matter how she thinks, she can't escape that. She can say, fuck that shit. I'm sucking. I'm carpet munching from now. I'm eating these bitches out like a muff. I'm giving up on pipe. I want all bitches. She's still going to revert back to that alpha because it's her nature. It can't be escaped. It cannot be escaped. That's God. I'm sorry. And it is what it is. I didn't make the rules up. You know what I'm saying? You got to go all at the higher power for that, man. And that's how they go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, fellas, you must understand, you must know. She do not like you when you feel like you got a monkey circus and do all this old jumping around and spending money and hey, here, look at me, I'm over here, you who? I got the new Ferragamo this and that. When you ain't, what the fuck? She don't like that shit. Yeah, she's amazed by it because she's looking back like, what this shit? Yeah, I can benefit from him. But she don't like that because it takes away from the essence and the organics of man and woman attracting and attaching themselves to one another in a sexual way. You get what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this hypergamy shit, fellas, it only exists to tricks. I'm sorry. Think about everything I just said. It only exists to tricks. If you feel like you gotta have all these things to want her, then when you guys fall out, or if she dump your ass and go fuck with another dude, the first thing gonna come to your mind is she's fucking with somebody who's better than me, who's doing better than me. Here come the hypergamy mind frame that's coming in your shit. Here you go with the hypergamy talk. And she could be fucking with a guy who ain't doing none of the shit you doing. Real shit. And that's how I go, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the homie Tim, Godspeed. You know what I'm saying? Come up in here, talk to me, y'all. Holler at me. Let me know what's on your mind before we check up out this bitch. Brian Turner and this motherfucker. Robert Watkins came through, show some love, man. Pedro, the homie Pedro, New Era Music. He always come through. You know, we always do our thing. Just like Brian Turner, Tim Godspeed, and Robert Watkins. We hope to see more of him coming up in here, man. We definitely love the support from you guys, man. That's real. Y'all already know what time it is, fellas. Robert Watkins and whoever else need the Gmail, the banner is at the bottom. Holler at me. Everything is at that bottom down there. Get at me, man. You know what I'm saying? And for you young guys out here who think the way you think, stop thinking the way you think, fellas, and start developing a process of you putting yourself through the ringer of talking to more women. Because once you talk to more women, the more you talk to more women, fellas, the more you'll become adapted to getting out there making shit happen with these women. That's the more you talk to them. And then, yes, rejections are there. Rejections going to be there, and they can tell you are dead. I'm sorry. That's going to be there until you die. Rejection, when you die and cross over, nigga, your son come in, he growing up, rejections going to happen with him. With his son, his rejections are there. And you can't get rid of rejections. That's there. Ain't nothing you can do about rejections. But the way you look at rejections, the way you can handle rejections, all these things will change, fellas. If you jump yourself in the mind frame of fucking with multiple women, you're young, start talking to them, start having conversations, start getting out there rapping with them, man. And you won't be out, you won't be thinking, and definitely hypergamy. You really ain't gonna, you'll definitely see the game for what it is once you become a more smart, once more equipped with this, with the knowledge I'm preaching over here, fellas. Once you become more equipped with it, man, you'll be like, okay, I see what it is. I get it now. Only a nigga who complain about hypergamy is a nigga who's the one taking care of the bitch. Only nigga who complain about hypergamy is a motherfucker who's the one he feel like he got to do all these things just to keep her. That just makes sense, don't it? Of course. He's going to complain about somebody taking his spot with more shit. Yeah. And it don't even necessarily be that. A player do not complain about women, fellas. I'm telling you, not at all. Not at all. You'd have had too many of them. You'd have talked to, you know what it is with them. Why the fuck would you trip on them? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Jerome Castro and this motherfucker, the homie. Let me see. I'm in this thing just at work. Headphones in. Yeah, definitely do that because they hear that like, oh, that's the KC. Yeah, we heard of this motherfucker. Fired. You are out of here. You got to go. You got to turn in your resignation or something. They're gonna be on some bullshit with you, bro. They definitely don't want this game out here, man. They don't want this shit because it's true, fellas. You know, a lot of people in my family, man. I love my family, man. You know, like I always say, a lot of people on my mother's side, you know what I'm saying? My father's side, they pretty much good. You know, on my mother's side, man, you know, a lot of youngsters, man, they look at me like, damn, what the fuck? How do we? And I'm gonna be honest with you, fellas, they really be, you know, they really admire the game, and they admire the fact that you, um, got the heart, the balls, the nuts, the confidence, the wherewithal to actually speak this shit and walk this life. Because a lot of guys can't do it. A lot of guys can't walk this life. Hell the fuck no. A lot of guys worry about what a woman thinks. They worry about what their friends and family members and co-workers and peers, they worry about that shit. You know? I mean, boy, you brazen, boy, you bold as a mother. You on YouTube doing, you speaking this shit, but I hear that a lot, fellas, because a lot of guys are not ready for that. That's how I know a lot of guys are out here getting played. Everybody that mentioned that shit to me, and a lot of people that you know, that y'all be trying to turn, you know, trying to turn them on to me or whatnot, and they start rejecting it and backing up, fellas. That's how many motherfuckers out here getting played, and they're comfortable with getting played. And some guys know that they're getting played. Some guys know the truth, but they're not willing to walk that life because it's hard. You know, it's a change, and change can be difficult. Trust me. You know, you've been coming up thinking the way you think on this end, and then you come find out all along you've been raised to believe bullshit. You hold up, man, this ain't. And then you have to adapt to the new shit and change over to see, because you're seeing it for what it is. And a lot of guys are like, oh, fuck that. Because it's hard, it's difficult. And I don't get it. I'm not going to say I get it. I don't get it. You know, because I'm willing to make that change. If I find out something's real and it's something that I need to know and it's beneficial for me, and it's something that can save me a lifetime full of pain, headaches, and weird-ass thoughts, violence, and all that shit a lot of guys go through over these chicks, I'm ready to learn it, and I'm willing to learn it. I'm sorry. I care that much about myself. I'm sorry. But a lot of guys, some people don't. But it's to each his own, though, man. But shouts out to Jerome Castro once again and everybody else that came up in here. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hit the super chat, hit the Cash App, hit the membership. Fellas, go support the Patreon. KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. Download the Rumble app and join. Go follow me over there. And y'all already know what time it is, man. And until next time, man, I'm about this bitch. Holla.